What up, Pisces? What's going on, Pisces moon? It is Araneae Storm checking in for the moon sign series. If this is your first time coming in, my name is Araneae Storm. I am a cosmic root work astrologer, and I also specialize in north node activations, north and south node activations, consultations. I just want y'all to forgive me already because Mercury is about to be in retrograde not too far from this, so just excuse me if I start to stumble on my words. But welcome to my channel. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info, and the link will be below. And also, you can find me on all social media at Araneae Storm. Also, that link will be below too. Yeah. This is the last sign of the moon sign series before we move into Mercury sign series, which I'm really excited about. I was excited about doing all of these because I've already said I was gonna do these things for years, and now we're finally doing it, so I'm pretty excited. Like, we're, we moving, we doing it. But yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? And talk about what is the moon sign. So we have the moon sign. When we come into the moon sign, we look into your deep-seated emotions. It's also the mother relationship, and this is also something I've been bringing up through Astro Finesse. If you haven't checked out Astro Finesse, please check out Astro Finesse. This is not a plug. I just really do appreciate the way that he explained the rising sign as your rising sign basically being like what you come past on a house. So if you're driving past a house, what you see on the outside of the house, I was like, oh shit, I like that description. So I was like, let's take that one. That's nice. I like that. And basically I went even further and basically say, like, your sun sign is basically on the inside of the house, and your moon sign is like the bedroom area. It's the place that you come into. It's very like much so like your privacy, your home space. Only a couple people, I mean, like I said, and the other ones, unless you just kind of like that, everybody's allowed into. But for the most part, the people that closest, the people that are close to you, they know your moon sign the most. They've been in this bedroom. They know what the bedroom looks like. They know what's under the bed. They know what's in the closet. So that's just really a brief description of the moon sign. I would definitely get into all like the planets and things like that. I'm moving through the planets right now, but I'll definitely get deeper into the planets and things after we finish up this series and things like that. So definitely stay tuned for that. So Pisces moon, I'm gonna start off with the mother relationship first, and what I see, or what I've understood to know. And before I do go into this does not apply for everybody. This is definitely something that you want to look into your moon sign and see what is aspecting your moon sign and get a kind of a deeper scope of what it could be. But for the most part, I see this as like your mother being very spiritually inclined, even if she wasn't outward about it. And even if, once again, I want to also say this, if you didn't have a mother in your, or if it wasn't like your biological mother, this is like a mother figure, or somebody who might have showed you nurturing love growing up or things like that. So this is a person that you could see that is very much so spiritually inclined, very much so connected to this is the mama that you see in the houses, burning burning the sage, burning the Palo Santo, very, just like I said, spiritual. She might have had an altar. She might have been very aloof as well too. So like sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. This could have been physically, because it is mutable water, so this could be physically she was always moving around, or physically, like sometimes it seems like she was there, and then sometimes it seemed like she wasn't, even if she was physically in the space. Because Piscean energy, because it lives in the spiritual realm, sometimes it's easy for Pisces to come up out of their feet. Pisces also rules the feet too, and we're gonna get into the feet. I talked about that in the rising, but we're gonna talk about that too, what the feet rule for Pisces. Pisces ruling the feet, the gateway to the soul. So they could have been in the spiritual realm but not in the physical realm. So sometimes if you try to talk to them, or sometimes you try to it seemed like they were, it seemed, even though they're physically there in front of you, it just kind of was like they're not. And it's not that they're not, it's not because they're detached from you and your emotions. It's because they're physically like not in the vessel. Their spirit is somewhere else. So you might have just been like, I don't know if she was like listening to me when she was there, but she wasn't there. So you might have to remind her again of, or multiple times, like what you said and what was happening, because she's all over the place. Very much so, a lineage of healers. This is very old soul energy, old soul. So if we're talking about the moon and the significance to us in our patterns to the moon and the moon cycles and phases that we go to, I mean, the moon has been around for centuries at a time. So Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac, and that being your actual moon. I actually know 2 people personally in my life who have Pisces moon, so I'm very, very familiar with this energy. This is an energy also, I want to say, for Pisces moons, especially growing up. You could have been in, unfortunately, you could have definitely had very much so, like I said, your own spiritual gifts coming up. This definitely necessarily doesn't have to be the mom or the family, but it's definitely there, because you wouldn't have picked up on it if it wasn't. Where you saw things, where you experienced things, where you were able to see spirits or be able to see the unseen that people didn't see, and you might have been called crazy. Especially when you have a Pisces moon in masculine energy, because it's very sensitive and it's very keen to other people's energies and very keen to other people's emotions. It's easy for you to pick on other people's emotions and other people, and even read other people's minds. Like, it's very easy for you. You have very psychic, prophetic, prophet abilities, very priest-like energy, very God-like energy. And so for you, it could have been very easy for, like I said, people to cast you out, people to deem you as crazy, or people to, because you might have spoke on things or been aware of things, and, and people around you are just like, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, you didn't see that, you don't know that didn't happen. It's like, but it did happen, and I'm seeing it, So I definitely want to say, for people who have Pisces moon children, especially as they're coming up, you really want to be sensitive to, and when I say sensitive, I need y'all to understand this when I say sensitive as well, because I definitely I'm sensitive, so I understand. It's not necessarily always about crying, and even though that's very much so something that you need to do, you need to allow your water, that mutable energy, to pour out of you. You need to let those tears come out of you when you're feeling those, because it might not always be yours. So you need that clearing. You need to be able to scream and like, I just cry. But you can feel other people's energy. So if you're in a space, or your baby is in a space, or might have been you, you're still not even just as a child, but now you're in spaces that are not healthy. You're in spaces, and when I say healthy, your environment, like there's a lot of drama or bullshit or just some shit that you should not be in. You need to get around. You need to move around, or you need to clear your space, clear your energy, get some time alone. You need a lot of, Pisces moons need a lot of time alone. Y'all need time alone. It's not the fact that, because Pisces is very social. Like, I don't know why. Pisces is the thing is, Pisces is very both. Pisces is, I've never seen anybody with Pisces energy who's like super loner. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very both. Like, Pisces can be with a group of people because it is the people, or Pisces can be by itself. It's no real, like, you know what I mean? Virgo is more so like, it's energy that can be alone to itself. Pisces is a little bit more social. It's mutable water. It's connected to the people. So it has to be around people. You know what I mean? That's the only way you can be, I mean, not to say that's the only way you can heal people is to be around people, but just having that, because Pisces needs that sense of touch. It's very like Libra in the sense of like or Venusian in that sense of like the 5 senses. It needs to see, taste, smell, like it needs those things. So it's like, if you don't have those things, it's like, it's very easy for you to become depressed, and or be around, you know, them situations. It's easy for you to become depressed. It's easy for you to be able to get addicted, or, you know, addictions come in all types of forms, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even just talking about alcohol and drugs, but all types of addictions, all types of addictions can come through if you're not able to really you know, really see through your emotions and how you feel about things, and like how you need that. You are very much so in close connection with spirits and deities, and you need time and space to be able to clear and cleanse that energy out of your system and your emotions. You're very emotionally intelligent. You're very emotionally intelligent. This is the one sign I can definitely say. Water energy, but for real Pisces, because like I said, you are encompassed of all 12 signs of one. You innately have mastered, you know, your emotions, but you have to be able to feel your emotions. You know, you have to be able to surrender to your emotions, so you're able to process them like to the core. You know, it's this very good sign, a very good moon for like musicians and poetry and poets, like, because you've been through so much, because you've had to experience so much trauma and so much pain coming up from not only yourself but other people, or inflicting that energy onto you, or you having to, you know, transmute it. The alchemist of Virgo and Pisces, of alchemizing that energy, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real easy for you to, you know, step into somebody else's shoes. When people say, like, put yourself in my shoes, this is Pisces energy all the way. Like, we've stepped into your shoes many times before. I do not have a Pisces moon. Y'all know me. Those of y'all, I'm a Pisces rising in Western astrology, Aquarius rising in Vedic sidereal. But for those of y'all that know me, y'all know I do not play by my Pisces. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what. I don't care. It don't matter. Like, for real, especially if, you know what I mean? Baby, I have a soft, definitely have a soft spot for the Pisces. Specifically, definitely Pisces moon. I don't really know a lot of Pisces suns like that for real, but for my Pisces moons, you'll always have a place in my heart. You know what I mean? Pisces rising, y'all always have a place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. So, you know, you want to keep that in mind. You need to be able to ground yourself. You need that Virgo moon energy, or just Virgo energy, to understand, like, when you are all off into the urethals and other world, you know, this is the ascendant masters of the zodiac. So when you are connecting, when your third eye is open and you are connecting to, you know, your people and things like that, you need to be able to really come back down to earth. You need to, you know, like I said, the Pisces rules the feet. So foot massages, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, doing body ground work, root chakra energy to ground, you know, sacral chakra, solar plexus energy to really ground yourself, to embody that pure, sheer confidence in yourself, to be able to express yourself, to be able to get a sense of how your emotions, to get a sense of how you're feeling, you know, that heart chakra energy, just being able to ground all of that so your chakras are always in alignment with each other. This is very much so kundalini energy. This is escapism energy. So like I said, if Pisces doesn't want to, this is how you'll know. This is how you will know if you are surrendering to your emotions or you're running away from your emotions. If you're trying to escape from your emotions, you're trying to escape, like, let's say that there's something triggers you, and the first thing that you think in your mind is, I need to drink, or I need to do this, I need all, you know what I mean? I need all these chocolates, or I need all these sweets. I need all. Not to say that you can't have these things. I'm not sitting here up here saying, like, oh my God, when Pisces does this, like, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, you need to be, you know, you need to, what I'm trying to say, basically you need to understand why you're reacting in that way, or why you're running to these things in order to deal or handle your emotions. It's probably something that you're not dealing with on the inside. When you are by the water though, when Pisces is by the water, when you live near the water, when you go to visit the water, this is profound healing. This is profound visions on a level that I would definitely recommend Pisces moons. Even if you don't live by the water, I would recommend that you live by the water, or you take frequent visits by the water, because it's something about the water that really clears you, that really heals you, that sees you, that you're connected to, and it gives you all the answers that you seem to be searching for. When you spend time near the water to just be. It's the moon card in tarot. Y'all loves animals. I would definitely say for Pisces moons, y'all need to have an animal by you, just for like that emotional support, especially if you live alone or you live by yourself. Get you some fishes, get you some dogs, get you some cats, get you something, a bird, get something that something that you can really, y'all can play off of each other's energy, when you are alone and you're not surrounded by a whole bunch of people. Like, I feel like a animal will really help you, or help y'all to be able to connect back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a lot of your own personal traits in whatever animal that you have. Spending time in nature. This is very godly, and I think I talked about intuitive, psychic, sensitive to environment, very much so like the spirit of God energy, very godly energy. So when you meet a Pisces moon, they're just, I don't know, like it's always like that. There's something about you. There's something about it's something about you, and you don't even know what it is, but it's like that moon, that Pisces moon energy is very mystical, it's very mysterious. It's pulling you in, you know what I mean? Like you want to know more about it. You want to, you know what I'm saying? It's very much so that energy. You need to be able to understand that going with the flow is one of your missions here. Going with the flow. Very much so a hippie at heart. But I want to go back to going with the flow, because going with the flow, Pisces, for you, especially in a world that we don't fucking know and is very unknown, like I said, occult, hidden, you know what I'm saying, knowledge and things like that, you need to be able to be in flow with that, but also not to get so caught up in going with the flow that you make zero plans and that you are not willing to put in the work. This is my Virgo speaking to you right now. Like, from Virgo to Pisces, I know that I'm not Pisces moon per se. I'm not a Virgo moon either, but like, pipe dreams is coming for me. And like, even though you were meant to experience this world, Pisces, you also got to understand, like, you have with all the imagination, all the visions and things like that you have, you are not meant to just be and just chill in this world, to just sit around and watch life go after, you know what I mean? You are meant in this to experience this life to the fullest, to the core. Going with the flow doesn't necessarily mean that you kind of put your hands up and allow spirit to just take over and give you, and when I say this, I'm not saying that spirit can't take you and carry you and guide you, but you have to meet spirit halfway. Just like you want spirit to put in the work for you, you have to be able to put in the work too. You know what I mean? To kind of meet spirit in the middle. And they will navigate you. They will guide you. They will put you on the path that you are supposed to be on. You know what I mean? Definitely able, I put this, seeing spirits, definitely been able to see spirits at a young age. This is 12th house energy, so definitely much so. Could have been discouraged to dive deeper due to religious or spiritual restraints. Once again, going back to that childhood, like having this like inner knowledge or inner knowing and expressing these things, and then kind of being put back or shut into the closet because of the things that you did believe, and it kind of like really hurt you, or it kind of bruised you because you was like, damn, I did see that, like I do know, You know what I mean? So you're going to need to, because this also rules Jupiterian, even though this is Neptunian energy. So when we talk about Neptunian energy, before I get to Jupiter, we talk about deceptions, delusions, illusions, the fog, but also very spiritually inclined and very, you know, this is the healer, the healers of, you know, the priest, you know what I mean, of the world. You know, Pisces is able to transmute energy. You are able to transmute people's energy. And I'm not saying that everybody that comes around you have to be active in that, but just your presence alone can transform a person in a matter of seconds. You need to understand how powerful you are and the fact that you innately harness all 12 zodiac signs in your moon. You can use this energy for the best of your ability, for the greater good, or for the destruction of this world, you know. And this is also energy that is very dual, in a sense of, this is the yin and yang energy, as well as Gemini moon energy is very yin and yang. Pisces or Cancer moon is very yin and yang energy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like balancing the good with the bad, or good versus evil, light and dark. Even that is so black and white, but still, it's like you're able to transmute energy. You're able to transmute dark energy, and you're able to transmute light energy, and you're able to use that energy for what you want and what you feel like will best serve, you know, the people essentially, but also that can best serve yourself. Anything else? Clarity when grounded, inner voice, laziness and Jupiterian, pipe dreams, daydreams, the daydreamers. You can make whatever you dream, Pisces, and whether this is through a vision, whether this is through a daydream, whether this is through your imagination, you can bring all those things from your spiritual and create it and manifest this into this reality, Virgo. You have the capabilities to be able to do this on a grand fucking scale. It's mutable water. Please never downplay your power, Pisces. Don't ever downplay your power. Don't do it. Because just as it was given to you, just as it was bestowed upon you, thee giveth, thee can take it away. So definitely heed, you know, how you use your power and what you're using your power for, and who you're using your power with. Also know that there's people that could come into your life that actually want to take away your power. Definitely check your relationships as well, not even just with just people that are around you, but just romantic partnerships. You're very romantic sign, Pisces. You're very, very romantic, but what you don't want to end up happening is people being able, and it's also with the mother too, this, even if this is not you now, this could have been with the mother, like just people just taking advantage of you, because you give, or you've given so much without boundary. So don't let people take advantage of you and your kindness. Don't let people take advantage of you and your good nature and your good spirit and your good heart. And if they don't appreciate it, or they're not able to see your life for what it truly is, you gotta move around, boo, because it ain't for everybody. Okay, Pisces, you know I love you, Pisces. You know I fuck with you, Pisces. So I'm gonna be seeing y'all in the Mercury series. I hope y'all enjoyed so far what we have coming up. For those of y'all that have come in and said what's up, I do appreciate you. Like I said, you can book me at araneastorm.wix.com/info. That link will be down below, and also all social media as well, Araneae Storm. So I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right then, peace.